Pristine white snow stretches over the Himalayan mountainous expanse of Azad Jammu and Kashmir, aptly called heaven on earth. The natural world recedes into a cold, wintry slumber, and nature itself seems to be in a state of hibernation. The evergreens, in their snowy blankets, present a heavenly scene, and through this slumber, the waters of River Neelam continue their lazy, sensuous winter maneuvers through the valley. As the spring arrives, thick covers of snow melt as they are touched by the magic wands of sun rays. Flowers begin to bloom, and the visitors of spring become plentiful, heralding a season of buzzing life and joy. They adorn the undulating mountain lands, and tiny white blossoms present a picturesque view of the green grassy lands full of flowers. In summers, ice-cold water gushes through mountainous streams and waterfalls, creating a fairy tale moment. The slow melting snow of mountains slides down, forming rivulets, filling streams and rivers with fresh water. The gorgeous reminiscences of winter still glisten on white mountain peaks. Gushing streams, majestic lakes, maple tree groves, and thick green forests all combine to provide a breathtaking view of the valley. The colors and life that come to Kashmir each summer start to wane as the cold winds begin to blow once again. The green leaves of chinar trees start changing hues in preparation for their winter hibernation, the season of Patchar. Falling leaves signal the end of color, giving way to the pristine snowy landscape once again. As life comes full circle, under the snowy blankets, life prepares to rejuvenate itself before the sun shines again and gives way once again to spring and summer. About 120 kilometers from Islamabad, Muzaffarabad, the capital of Azad Jammu and Kashmir, is located on the banks of the Jhelum and Neelam rivers. It can be reached by road in 4 hours via Murree and 4.5 hours via Ahmedabad. Muzaffarabad, where nature, culture, and tradition perfectly merge, attracts thousands of visitors each year. The highlight of the festival was a rafting expedition in Neelam and Jhelum rivers. The capital, Muzaffarabad, not only offers breathtaking natural beauty, but also possesses important historical and cultural sites. Ranbir Singh Baradari, a 19th century limestone masonry masterpiece, serves as one of the top tourist attractions in Muzaffarabad. Another architectural jewel is Red Fort, also known as the Muzaffarabad Fort. Built by the Chak rulers of Kashmir fearing threat from the Mughals, construction was completed in 1646. The shrine of Hazrat Sai Sakhi Saheli Sarkar in Muzaffarabad serves as the spiritual retreat for locals and visitors alike. One of the prime attractions of the city, the annual Urs of the Saint is observed every year. Bir Janasi, a tourist destination located 32 kilometers east of Muzaffarabad city, is famous for the shrine of Pir Sayyid Hussain Shah Bukhari. An AJK Tourism Department rest house is located in nearby Sara. It provides a breathtaking night view of the Muzaffarabad city. Azad Kashmir offers some of the most delicious cuisines in the world. Roadside bakers baking Kashmiri kulchas in their clay ovens is a sight to behold. Popularly known as Gushtaba. And who can visit Kashmir and leave without having a cup of the world-famous Kashmiri chai? The Kashmiri apple is the sweetest and finest. The orchards of Kashmir are laden with pomegranate, apricot, pear, and plum. The temperate areas produce a variety of peach, cherry, strawberry, and walnut. The valleys of Kashmir are also home to myriad arts and crafts. Pashmina shawls are unmistakably soft, and its yarn is spun from the hair of the Tibetan antelope, or chiru, found at 14,000 feet above sea level. Eye-catching floor coverings called namdas are made from wool and cotton fiber and manually pressed into shape. Kashmiri craftsmen are also known for their intricate walnut wood carvings. Days, sometimes months, are spent carving finer details of artworks that are sold world over. Azad Kashmir is also home to some of the finest ruby gemstones in the world. Experts believe millions of rubies, estimated to be worth up to $500 million, are buried in the mountainous terrain. As the snow on the mountains starts to melt, Gujar nomads begin their spring migration to higher pastures in pursuit of green, sunlit grass. A few minutes walk from the Neelam Valley Highway and some 74 kilometers by road from Muzaffarabad, Kundal Shahi is another picturesque village and tourist resort in the Neelam Valley. One of the most stunning villages of the valley, Upper Neelam, profound in wild fruit and wildlife, attracts tourists from every nook and cranny of the country. Here, Azad Jammu and Kashmir Tourism Department's beautiful huts provide all basic amenities and a breathtaking view of the scenic village. Another village, Kiran, situated on the right bank of Neelam River, provides picture-worthy scenery to photography enthusiasts. An Azad Jammu Kashmir Tourism Department rest house catered to the visiting tourists. Here, one can glance at the adjacent village in Indian-occupied Kashmir, also called Kiran. About 20 kilometers from Kiran, Ratti Gully, an alpine glacial lake, is one of the most beautiful lakes in the country. This enchanting tourist spot should be visited between the months of May and August. Sharda, a small town in Neelam district, is located on the banks of the Neelam River, about 136 kilometers northeast of Muzaffarabad. Here, water-powered ancient corn mill, or jandar, which doubles as a small powerhouse for the area, uses two sets of heavy stones to turn locally produced corn into fine flour. Sharda Peeth, commonly known as the University of Sharda, once an important seat of learning and mysticism in South Asia, is now a major archaeological site. While in Sharda, one should visit Chittakatta, a stunning lake at an elevation of 13,500 feet above sea level. In Kale, an Azad Jammu and Kashmir Tourism Department rest house provide an ideal place for tourists to stay during their vacation. Hand-weaved carpets made by men and women in their houses in this small village are world-renowned for their extraordinary intricacy and craftsmanship. At a trek of about 2 kilometers from Kale, a tourist spot called Kale offers breathtaking views of the valley. From an altitude of 2,554 meters, this trek is one not to be missed. About 38 kilometers ahead of Kale, the fascinating yet unexplored village of Taubat is the last stop in the Neelam Valley. Here, the Neelam River enters from Indian-occupied Kashmir and descends down the beautiful terrain of Azad Jammu and Kashmir. Halmat, Janavai, and Sardari are some of the most beautiful places around here. Azad Kashmir capital Muzaffarabad also provides easy access to the Jhelum Valley district. If one is fond of fast-flowing streams and springs, Chikad in Jhelum is the place to visit. About 10 kilometers from Chikad, Noon Bagla is another picturesque hill station in the middle of dense green pine forests. About 93 kilometers from the capital Muzaffarabad, the city of Bagh is situated in the confluence of two streams, Malwani and Mal, located about 15 kilometers from the district headquarters. Adventure seekers come here for bird watching, picnics, hiking, mountaineering, and trekking. Among family-friendly vacation spots in Bagh, Dirkot is an important destination. It is a popular tourist resort because of its easy access. Another scenic village in Bagh is Sudhan Gali, situated on the main road leading to Muzaffarabad. Every year, Sudhan Gali attracts hundreds of tourists for its famous hiking trails and pine forests. Neelpari, or Blue Fairy Meadows, in forward Kahuta of the Haveli district, is one of Azad Kashmir's best-kept secrets. About 200 kilometers from the capital Muzaffarabad, this majestic valley grabs the attention of tourists at first sight. Another popular tourist destination here is Haji Pir Pass, famous for the shrine of Sufi saint Hazrat Haji Pir. Banjosa Lake is another tourist destination in Poonch, visited by those less interested in trekking and adventure. It is an artificial lake and tourist resort 20 kilometers from Ravlakot. AJK Tourism and Archaeology Department's rest houses and huts make it a great retreat for families. Poonch district is also home to the scenic hilltop of Toli Pir, at an elevation of 8,800 feet above sea level. About 30 kilometers from Ravlakot, Toli Pir offers a breathtaking view of the point of origin of 3 mountain ridges. Azad Kashmir Tourism Department organized a tourism gala in District Poonch Township, Ravlakot. Palandari in the adjoining Sudnoti district is another scenic small town with hilly landscape and several historical sites. a 5-room Azad Jammu Kashmir Tourism Department maintained tourist lodge provides comfortable boarding and lodging facilities to the visitors. Rani Ki Baoli is one of the most famous tourist attractions here. This well was constructed for travelers and their animals by the Dogra Raj about a century ago. Junjal Hills is a remote hilly area in the Sudnoti district, which served as the first capital of Azad Kashmir. Founded in the 15th century, Kotli is also known as the City of Mosques. Situated about 177 kilometers from the capital Muzaffarabad, it is almost a 3-hour drive from Islamabad and Rawalpindi. Here, Azad Jammu and Kashmir Tourism Department manages 2 well-equipped rest houses that provide a breathtaking view of the valley. Sainsa, an important town in the Kotli district, is surrounded by majestic mountains and lush green cheer forests. Tattapani's hot springs are famous for their cure of skin and rheumatic ailments. It can be reached from Kotli, the district headquarters, by covering a distance of 26 kilometers. AJK Tourism Department has constructed a tourist lodge and bathrooms for the convenience of visitors. Kui Ratta, the chief town of Kotli district, hosts the annual Baisakhi Mela, where thousands attend the festival to watch sports, animal parades, and horticultural displays. Bhimar, also known as Babe Kashmir, is situated at a distance of 120 kilometers from Kotli. The city provides scenic views of the surrounding Kashmir hills. Bagsar Fort and Bagsar Lake are some of the most sought-after tourist attractions here. Sarai Sadabad is Bhimbar's major archaeological site. Used as a staging camp during the Mughal era for caravans moving from Lahore to Kashmir, Emperor Jahangir breathed his last here in 1627. A Mughal-era Baoli or well is also a must-visit site in Bhimar. Mirpur is the largest city of Azad Kashmir and famous for the Mangla Dam, situated in the village of Mangla. The 7th largest dam in the world, Mangla, is located on the Jhelum River and has a power generation capacity of 1,300 megawatts. Wetlands on the periphery of the dam witness nearly 20 varieties of migrating birds every year. Mangla Fort is situated on a high hill overlooking the Jhelum River and serves as a public recreational place. Ramkot Fort is another ancient site situated beside the Mangla Dam. Built during the Gakhar rule, it is only accessible through boat during the summer season. Other popular tourist attractions in Mirpur are the shrines of Sufi saints, Pir Shah Ghazi Kalandar Damri Wali Sarkar and Mian Muhammad Baksh. The place acts as a great seat of learning for students of Islam.